January 2025. In Assen, a museum became the target of a daring heist. Explosives tore open the Drents Museum doors in a violent blast. Within minutes, priceless treasures vanished into the night. The loot was worth millions, but its true value was beyond money. These weren't just exhibits. They were fragments of human legacy. Gold of the Dacians, crafted over 2,000 years ago. News of the theft sent shockwaves across Europe. The Drents Museum held some of Europe's most treasured artifacts. Among them was the helmet of coats of finish, a Dacian masterpiece. The helmet was over 2,000 years old, truly irreplaceable. Alongside it were gold bracelets, rings, and ceremonial treasures. These objects once belonged to the Dacians, a warrior people. The gold told stories of kings, rituals, and battles long past. But in 2025, these artifacts became the target of modern thieves. Investigators say the gang used explosives on a side entrance. Inside, alarms failed to trigger. Security never responded. The thieves knew exactly where to strike and what to take. It was clear. This wasn't random. It was a targeted heist. Experts called it one of Europe's most daring museum robberies. The gang exited through the same blasted side entrance they had forced open. Smoke and debris marked their trail, but outside, a getaway vehicle waited, under the cover of darkness. In less than 8 minutes, they were gone, disappearing into the quiet streets of Assen without leaving a trace. By morning, the Drents Museum was a crime scene. Police cordoned off the building, and detectives scoured broken glass and empty displays for clues. Evidence boards filled with photos of the missing treasures, maps, and lines of red string. The museum's director admitted that in its 170-year history, nothing like this had ever happened before. News of the robbery spread fast, and outrage grew beyond the Netherlands. In Romania, where the treasures had been on loan, officials expressed shock and fury. These weren't just artifacts to them, they were national symbols. The golden helmet and bracelets were part of Dacian heritage, carried through centuries of history. Now, they were gone, and the nation demanded answers. Detectives pieced together the timeline. Explosives at the side entrance, 8 minutes inside, and a clean escape. Forensic teams found traces of smoke residue and glass fragments. Days later, police made their first arrests. In late January, Dutch police made a breakthrough. 3 men were arrested, including Douglas Chesley, Wenderstate, believed to be the mastermind, and Bernard Zeeman, both with histories of organized crime. Weeks later, more suspects were caught, some as young as 18. Investigators believe this network carefully planned a heist, but the stolen gold remained missing.